Interestingly enough, I was reading I believe it was either the Island Packet or the Bluffton Today, and there was a little excerpt in the paper that indicated that there was going to be a program starting up, and initially it was going to be available to just Gulfstream students, and but I had made an inquiry, and here I am ready to complete the program, and had some coaching and some encouragement from Dr. Swift, and it's been a good run. It's been an interesting 2.5 years, I guess, and one that I have absolutely no regrets whatsoever.
Well, for me, I have a very, very busy work schedule, and so I didn't have a lot of time in the afternoons to go and sit in a classroom, which is where I found I learned better if I sat in a traditional classroom. So to find a Saturday program where I could actually come and sit in a classroom was like gold to me.
I've been using these classes almost real time in the job that I have, or that I had. I just recently changed jobs. It just seemed to be a coincidence. The issues that I was dealing with day to day happened to be the course that I was using. Maybe it was the course that I was using that showed me the incidents I was dealing with at work. But I was using them every time I'd come to work. I'd say, "Hey, I just learned that last Saturday. I now know how to handle that situation."
Build these friendships and these relationships with people, and we've become really, really good friends as a result of spending so many Saturdays together. And it's great because it also allows you to network a little bit as well. So it's I liked the setup for the cohorts. Yeah.
I think it's an ideal classroom setting. Having been at a larger university and you're just a number, and the instructors or the professors really, have no idea who you are or what your capabilities are or what you are as in terms of a student. Here at USCB, it's entirely different because every instructor, at least I would have to say 99% of them, had a vested interest in the students and wanting to make sure that everyone succeeded. And to me, that was critical. That was paramount, and it made me feel as though my involvement in the program was important, not only for the university and the professors, but also me as far as what I would eventually get out of the program. So the class size, I think, is a real key to the program.
To advance within the agency that I work for, and what they're looking at now is people who have degrees, as are most private industry or government. And of course I'm a state government employee, and what I'm trying to do is set myself up for being promotable, and I have to have that education.
Exactly the same for me. It was a matter of making the commitment so that I could achieve higher levels in my career. I just knew that without finishing my degree, I was going to be stuck. And so I really wanted to do it just so that I could market myself better and bring more to the table.
Some of us did befriend each other. We had an opportunity to work in teams, skilled ourselves, or at least improved our skills in presentation, PowerPoints, group projects, papers.
If you go back and remember the very first class we had to present in, if you look at the folks then,
right,
and you look at their presentation skills now,
it's amazing. Yeah, it's been a
tremendous improvement.
You have ethics classes, and that's always an issue on any job. Leadership classes, and if we're going to be managers and you're going to promote, and you go into these supervisory positions, everything that we've learned in these classes has been invaluable to me.
Absolutely. I think the coursework is very appropriate, and you can actually start applying it even before you graduate. You don't. You can start taking those tools and take them into your workplace. And for me, I found that the exposure to this, all the material, helped me to open up dialogue with people in the workplace and have a conversation that I may not have been able to have before.
Professors, I think, were top notch and good quality, and again, wanting to make sure that everybody succeeded, and that's just an awesome feeling, and also an admirable quality of the professor, I think, to take that as part of their instruction and want everyone to succeed and have it as a conviction.
22 months really isn't a long time. You sometimes wish you had more time with certain classes. You know, right now we're in finance and we almost wish it was longer so we could get more in-depth into the material, but the 22 months just flies. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, like Rebecca said, 22 months to commit to is not a long time at all. And once you get started and you start knocking your classes out, things fly by, and then the next thing you know, it's time for graduation. It's really all about the commitment. It's really, you have to look within yourself, examine yourself, what is it that you have to do, and once you've done that and you've determined that, yes, this is something that I can do, this is one of the best programs that you could choose to come to.